Srila Jiva Goswami says, Bhajaniya sarvasat guna vishishta. Bhajan, and Prabhupada mentions this in his Bhagavad Gita purport, really properly means to Krishna. And Jiva Goswami is saying, on account of innumerable, inconceivably charming and attractive qualities, one feels compelled to serve Krishna, to offer themselves in service to Krishna. He is in the position of the absolute. When you're talking about absolute will, the absolute good. And to what extent? Sometimes Srila Guru Maharaj would say, prepare to surrender yourself to a whimsical absolute. Here, in this world, we don't like the whimsical boss or the whimsical absolute. The idea that I have to subject myself to the whims of another person. But that said, even here, particularly in consideration of parents, more specifically mother and child, there's a stage early on in the relationship with the mother and the child where we could say the mother is surrendered to this whimsical being. Right? Whatever they do, she has to indulge that. And we see the stereotypes on the baby. The mother puts the food before the baby, and the baby takes the food and throws the food and is laughing. Does that mean they stop feeding the baby? No, they clean everything up, make another plate, put it in front of the baby, and then throw the other way, laughing. Ha 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 ha. So we'll say, why do they do that? Because out of love and affection, they're even sometimes they're laughing. Not all the time, but sometimes. Because they realize they're the slaves of this baby. They're supposed to be the adult, the parent, and the baby. What does it mean to offer yourself as a slave to a baby? We could say theoretically, on paper, that's a worrisome proposition, that I'll be a slave to the whims of this little being. Right? But we say, but out of love, affection, and other things, they're being indulged. So in the case of the mother and the baby, we get that. Everyone laughs, smile, can understand it. But what if the being that you're subjected to the whims of is the sweet absolute? It's not any ordinary baby, but is the ultimate baby, the ultimate personality, the personality of Godhead, which Guru Maharaj sometimes calls the sweet absolute. And he's implying he may also be whimsical, but because he's the absolute good. So even his apparent whims are all good. But hearing that, we're suspicious because of our experience here. Think, I don't want anyone to have that kind of power over me. So we're reluctant, we hesitate. But Jiva Goswami is saying that really when you come in connection with Krishna proper, the only truly meaningful response is to offer yourself. But he's the absolute good.